Hey, hello, hi, welcome to my YouTube channel, and I'm Pradeep. And today, once again, I come here to have some exciting and impactful vocabulary for you. And I'm damn sure about that. This video will also make you crazy about some word meanings. Well, in my last video, I told you and I shared some of the important vocabulary that can be used in your day-to-day life, and I share with you some of the words which can be replaced of very. So here we go. Well, today's video we are gonna do something special that will also make you crazy about vocabulary. And I keep on saying you all guys that vocabulary makes a great impact when you are gonna speak something in English communication. So well, I understand that when somebody is impactful and having a plenty of vocabulary, that is a guy who can really make the communication so strong. So well, I understand that in this modern era, as you all know, that English has become impactful communications for the professional life. Everybody wanna grab some of the great skills about a communication skills. So well, in this video here we have some of the important and impactful things that we are gonna discuss. So as I was discussing in my last video, that there were some words that was so interesting to use in the place of very. So that might be good enough for you, and I hope that you like that video. That's why I am very much encouraged with your comments and likes, and that is a great thing that really make me a different, energetic, and I try to make some different video, and I'm here to make some different video also there. So here we have the different things. So well, in this video I'm going to share and we are going to learn some of the important meanings. And as you can see the screen, that there are some different words which is related to the very. So here you can see very busy, very stupid, very mean, very kind of things are there. So here we go with the session today. So well, now let's get started. It is the very first word, which is very busy. So very busy is very quite often be used in our day-to-day lives. So the word which is most replaced with the very busy is swamped. So we can use swamped. So here we have the sentence which is like, I was on 3 days leave. Due to this, I was swamped with a lot of work on this Sunday. So you can say the guy who was on the leave from his office, he was swamped with a lot of work done. That's why he's not having time to go with his family member to enjoy the weekends. That was a really a crazy thing that he couldn't do with his family. So you can use this word. That's why I'm going to share with you the sentence so that you can understand how we can use that word in our day-to-day life. So here we go for the next sentence. It is very confused. Very confused. So the word can be used for the very confused. It's perplexed. Perplexed. We guys have to understand that we have to just think about the correct and real pronunciation of the word, because your pronunciation can make you crazy to learn about speaking. So here we have the sentence for the very confused, which is perplexed. It's like Rajesh became perplexed because when he got the question paper examination, he didn't prepare for that exam in last night. So here we have examples. We can say Rajesh became perplexed when he got the question paper in exam because he didn't prepare the exam last night. So that was a quite enough good sentence for you to understand the use of very confused, like perplexed. So here we have another word which is very often. So the very often, we can say we have the very interesting word which can be used to replace very often, and we can use frequently instead of using very often. So very often is the word which can be used in our day-to-day life, but we are having very interesting and impactful word which is frequently. Here we have the sentence like, my friend visits my office frequently. So we can talk about my friend visits my office frequently. That's really amazing word. That's really amazing sentence that can also make you crazy about this English also there. So in my video always I try to give you some simple sentences so that you guys can understand the vocabulary as well. So here we go with the next sentence. It is very clear. Very clear. Actually, you guys are thinking why I'm gonna tell you and I'm share you such vocabularies. Even you know about very clear, it's very glad, very thing, the kind of things are there. But we can use these words as these are the rough and ready words. Okay, so it's very good for you if you are using some impactful word in your vocabularies every day. So here we have very clear, and the word which can be replaced very clear as like obvious. So we can use obvious at the place of very clear. And here we have the sentence like, after the speech of our Prime Minister, it's obvious that we have to fight back long with the COVID-19. As you guys know that COVID-19 is a pandemic, and whole world is trying to struggle with this, and still we don't have any any medicine for that also. So the single medicine is that as we all guys have to stay home. As we are at home, we are safe enough from this disease. So here we go for the next sentence. It is very upset. Very upset. It's very common use in our day-to-day life. Very upset, we can say. So we can use the word which is so amazing, and I'm going to tell you, it's distraught. So the word distraught can be used instead of using very upset. So as we are talking about very upset, it's really quite rough and ready words, but we can use distraught. It's very amazing. So we have a sentence like, for example, after the result, Pramod got distraught because he couldn't qualify that exam, or we can say he couldn't qualify NEET. Here we go for the next sentence, and the next word, impactful word like very strong. Very strong. The word very strong was most commonly used in our day-to-day life, and I've told you earlier, these are the rough and ready words. So we guys have to work hard for our vocabularies. Your vocabulary would be good enough, then you can make the impactful image with somebody's mind. So very strong means forceful. Here we have the sentence like, police says this man was more forceful because he was working alone. So I think you've got the sentence. Once again, I'm going to repeat it. Police says this man was forceful enough because he was working alone. So I think you are enjoying my session. And here we have the another word which is very stupid. Very stupid. So you guys are thinking very stupid. I know it's word. It's very commonly used. But why don't you think that if you are making your vocabulary in our day-to-day life, you're going to make it so different? So that would be good enough for you to make it so crazy about your English also. So we have the words like very stupid. We can use idiotic instead of using very stupid. And we have the sentence like, I was surprised to meet him because he was wrapped with idiotic behavior. Idiotic, you can say it's quite sound enough that someone can say, wow, what a vocabulary he's going to use. So, and I feel that now we have to move for the another words. It's like very weak. Very weak. You can say he is very weak to work hard over there. So we can use frail instead of using very weak. So I feel that from today you're gonna use only frail instead of using your very weak. So we have the word like, she was too frail to dance after the injury. And you have some different examples. You can say, my brother is too frail to work hard in examination because he doesn't like study even. So we have the word we can use in our day-to-day life, and I understand that these are the words that can also make you crazy about in spoken English. And also I feel that somebody who will listen such words, they will really try to start talking about the things that, okay, wow, from where you got this kind of vocabulary. So here we go for the another word like very soft. It's like downy. So we have the words downy instead of using very soft. So here we have the examples like, when you try to touch the skin of a newborn baby, it gives downy feelings. So I hope that you might have touched the skin of any newborn baby. You could feel kind of feelings like, it gives the downy feelings that you would feel over there when you're going to touch the skin of a newborn baby. So, and here we go for the next sentence. Oh, next word also. So it's like very glad. And I think that glad is also itself a new word for you, but I'm damn sure about that's really very important that we also have to do something different, like very glad. We can talk overjoy. So here we have the sentence like, he was overjoyed when he got the news that he got a job in Google as a software developer. What was the sentence? Like, he was overjoyed when he got the news that he got the job in Google as a software developer. So I think that's quite good for you, and that's really sound differently when somebody will listen to your communication. So that's why I think I will help you in my next videos and all also there. So I think we should not wait for the next word. And here we have the next word. It's very ugly. Very ugly. The word very ugly, that's really commonly used in our day-to-day life. So we have the words like hideous. What is it? Hideous. Here you can see the screen, there is spelling and you can check the pronunciation as well. So here we have the sentence like the characters are either utterly hideous or beautiful in that movie. So where here I am talking about the characters of the movie. When we watch the movie and we see that there are some different characters and they are just having some different scenes and over there. So here in this sentence I was trying to make you understand about that the characters are either, you know, hideous enough to make this different also there. So here we have the another word which is very funny, and here we can replace this very funny with like, you know, hilarious. And I think you might have heard about this word hilarious. What a hilarious performance that was. And here we have example like it was the hilarious performance, you know, that was performed by your brother, or you can say that was performed by Ram, a particular guy. So we can use different words to define such word meanings and vocabulary. So I'm gonna try to help you how would you use these vocabularies. And I'm telling you, my dear friend, that vocabulary can never be learned by cramming on the paper. When you are cram all these word meanings and vocabulary on the paper, I'm damn sure but you will never be, you know, get success to get so different vocabulary. So here we have the another word which is very quiet like hushed. It's like hushed, very quiet like hushed. So we can replace you know, very quiet with hushed. So here we have the sentence like there is a hushed and unhurried atmosphere inside the room, which was broken only by the chiming of watch. And do you feel that there I'm using some new words? Chiming of watch. Do you understand the chiming? It's like tick tick tick. The words tick 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 can be used like chiming of watch. So here we have the words like chiming of watch. It's good enough to make something unhushed. How? So we have another word. It's very sorry. Very sorry. It's very quite oftenly used. Everybody is gonna use these rough and ready words in our day-to-day life. So here we have the word which can replace very sorry with apologetic. I think you might have heard about this apology, and some people are going to do some mistake like apology, apologetic. So it's like apologetic. Here we have the sentence like he gave her a smile that was most apologetic, then he shrugged. And here also in this sentence I use the new word shrugged. So well, shrugged is kind of word when somebody is going to knowingly accept something but not, you know, not going to admit it in front of you. So gonna talk about like that shrugged. He shrugged. He did do that things also. Okay. So we have some different and interesting wordings, and I was really trying to make you clear so different doubts also there in my video. So I hope that these are the chapters, these are the words I wanted to discuss with you, because if I'll be going to make this video so long enough, so that would be you know, bit of unfair with you, because I understand that when we are going to have bit by bit, then we can digest enough. So I think these are the good vocabulary, these are impactful vocabulary for you when you're gonna use this vocabulary and gonna change in your dictionary from today. Then I feel that you will feel some differently when you're going to communicate with someone else. So I am damn sure about that. Well, today's session was so good for you all guys, and I hope that the thing I wanted to deliver, you got all that thing. But if you have any problem and you want that I should do something extraordinary for you in my videos, in my next upcoming videos, please write in comment box, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you all guys can get the all notification of my upcoming videos, and that will make you crazy enough to learn speaking. So welcome and bye bye for watching my video.